Easy gang. What is happening, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of Try Not to Get Scared. Now, for my last video, you know what I'm saying, we survived. You know, it was the scariest videos out there on the internet, perhaps. You know what I'm saying? It ain't get me to cry, no nothing. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna keep it rolling. All right. I'm 1-0 right now on the series. You know what I'm saying? But for right now, we want to go ahead, tune it up a little bit, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna go ahead and be reacting to the man who made me fucking cry the first time, Mr. Nightmare. Alright, got a couple videos in store for you guys, so if you guys is cool with that, make sure you guys go ahead, get comfortable, and guys, snacks, fluff the pillow, and no more talking. Let's get right into these videos. Let's go.
My aunt and uncle live in Fort Myers, Florida. Every winter we visit them for a weekend just to see them and escape the cold. This has been a long-time tradition, dating back to when they first moved there, about 15 years ago. So we'd been doing this almost as long as I could remember. This happened back when I was 12. My cousin Ashley, who was a year older than me, would always be there, of course. So the two of us would hang out a lot during these visits. She was cool to hang out with, and I related to her a lot, even though I was a young boy and she's a girl. She'd always be down to do the cool stuff that I'd normally do with my friends at that age.
Like what?
After the family dinner on the first night there, we all watched a movie together. After the movie, our parents hung out with each other in the kitchen drinking wine.
That's
cute. They wouldn't let Ashley and I go out that late, as we were only 12 and 13. But Ashley wanted to go to a nearby canal, where locals were apparently reporting having seen a 10-foot-long alligator. Basically, we both wanted to go see if we could find the gator after she convinced me.
Yo!
We snuck out through the...
Ashley! I'm trying to do Nick Young face.
What is that?
What's up? What's up? So let me get this straight, Ashley. So you heard about danger on the news and everything, and then you said, oh my god, danger, that sounds like my type of cup of tea. I gotta pursue that. So that's what you're telling me? That's what you're telling me. And this man wanted to go ahead and follow along after you. Okay, I don't know who to blame more now. Okay.
Back door while our parents were still in the kitchen. On our way to the canal, we stopped at the 7-Eleven on the street so we could get some snacks on the way. The cashier already told us to be careful out there, implying it was late for us to be out.
Exactly, y'all 12 or 13 years old.
At this hour. The area of Fort Myers in which they live is on the significantly quieter side. We walked for like 10 minutes, and the closer we got to this canal she kept talking about, the swampier the sides of the road started to get. Ashley froze in front of me and looked straight ahead. She pointed ahead and said, "What's that guy doing?" I saw right away what she meant. At the far end of the street, there was the silhouette of this man, just standing completely still on the sidewalk.
Jeez.
If he was walking or perhaps looking down at something in his hands, it would have been different. But him just standing still doing nothing, apparently looking off straight ahead, it just sent shivers down both our spines.
Bro, it sent shivers to me.
This was the only way to get to the canal, unless we cut through people's yards or gross sewage type water. So we continued walking, but slower, more cautious now. We were half the distance from the man now, when he suddenly turned around. I don't mean he turned his head. No, he literally turned his whole body around at once without even taking a peek to see if we were coming first or anything. We stopped. He was facing us, no doubt. There was a bit of a standoff for a few seconds before he lifted his arm and started waving at us. It wasn't a normal, gentle wave of a hand. No, he was waving his whole arm. It soon transitioned into him making a come here motion with his arm. Ashley and I looked at each other, then started running away down the street, back the way we came.
Oh, he probably saw the gator or something.
Our breath in front of some small
he probably saw the gator or something.
We sat on the grass of the
That's probably why he stood still.
Just gathering our thoughts. Ashley told me there are a lot of weird people that live down there, especially in the area we were just walking. Now I understood why her parents didn't want her out this late alone.
Oh, duh, like...
After a couple minutes and started walking back to her house, when we saw him again. That guy was at the end of the street, not moving once again. He was as still as he was before. His same exaggeratedly stiff, arms flatted side posture. He was directly under a streetlight this time, so we could see his features. He was like 40. His hair seemed to be slightly slicked back. His nose seemed to be fucked up, like it was bent to the side. He was smiling too. He wasn't
hell
showing
no.
teeth though. It was a closed-mouthed smile. He once again started waving at us. Then, I still don't know why, Ashley got up and waved back at him. As she did this, he stopped waving, and his smile disappeared. It was only a few seconds later that he erupted into a full-on sprint towards us.
Oh,
She started screaming and running. I got up off the ground and ran as fast as I could after her.
How was you on the
It was in
ground?
pure shock. I think that's why I couldn't get a scream out. That, and it would take extra breath that I didn't have. We ran through people's yards, hopped over fences, and ran down different streets until we finally made it back to her house.
Oh, they thugs. They
The
do
back door
this.
was locked
Okay.
now, so unfortunately, we had to knock on the door, exposing us. Trying to avoid getting in trouble, we simply said we ran to 7-Eleven to get snacks. While Ashley's parents were more upset than mine, they let us off with just a slap on the wrist, telling us not to go out again at that hour. That man's face lit up under that streetlight still terrifies me to this day, 10 years later.
Listen, if that was me, you are so lucky you got slapped on the wrist. You are so lucky, bro. If that was me, bro, I get in trouble for opening when the doorbell. This is a true story. I kid you not. This is a true story. When I was a kid, I was like 10 or 11 years old, maybe. I remember the doorbell rung. I was in my family room. Someone rung the doorbell. I thought it was my friend coming over, whatever. Because usually he'll like come over and announce and everything. So I opened the door, assuming that it was him. It wasn't him. My mom always stresses this out. She always stresses this to me. Every time someone knocks on the door, you say who is. You always ask who is it and look out the window, see what. She always says this to me. And I didn't do this one time. I just opened the door. It was someone selling something, I forget. I didn't look out the window, nothing. I ain't ask who it was or anything. I just opened the door. It was a sales lady. She was trying to sell something. I don't know what it was she was trying to sell, but my mom, she heard the doorbell too. She heard it, alright? And by the time, like, I was about to, like, you know what I'm saying? But by the time I was trying to, like, shut the door so she wouldn't see who it was, so I wouldn't get in trouble. But by the time I did that, she was already, like, looking to see who it was, because we have, like, a little, like, banister, balcony, whatever you want to call it, like, right above the front door inside the house. So she could look directly down and see who is at the door if you open the door wide enough. And she saw that it was someone that we didn't know. She automatically came downstairs, shut the door on that person's face, and I haven't been the same since. I'll put it to you like this, because this is YouTube, alright? I'll put it to you like that. Alright, let's get on to the next story. Story number 2.
My two friends and I were having a sleepover on one of the last summer nights before the new school year started. We didn't want to end it on a dull note, so we decided later that night that we would sneak out and walk about a mile to our local high school. We live in a small town in the middle of bumfuck Massachusetts, so everything is close.
Okay.
Around 12 a.m., both of my friends and I left the house and started making our way to the high school. The way there was uneventful, just us walking down the road laughing, sometimes yelling, just being typical dumb teenagers like always. We walked in the middle of the road because it was late and there was hardly any traffic in general. It took about 20 minutes to make it to the high school, where all we did was lay on the turf field, look up at the stars, and talk about the summer, as well as other stupid shit that made us laugh. We actually had such a good time
That's
that
cute.
we laid there for almost an hour, so when we decided to walk back, it was close to 1 o'clock. As we made our way down the road back home, we approached a T intersection. That's where we saw a car. We noticed the car was just sitting there at the stop sign, which was on our side of the road. We could only see the headlights because the rest of the car was blocked by a row of trees. No cars were coming either. Of course, it was 1 o'clock in the morning, but the car didn't move. It just sat there. My friends and I continued to approach the intersection. Suddenly, the car slowly moved further out of the intersection, turned in our direction, and began driving past us. We made out the car to be an old white Mustang. As it passed, my friend yelled something stupid about the car being a V6, making fun of it. It was funny for about 0.8
we
seconds.
all have one of
until the
those
vehicle slammed
friends.
on the brakes. I felt my heart go into my throat as the
He
car
heard
peeled
that?
into a fast U-turn. I yelled to my friends, "Run," and we all ran down the street. We ran onto the joining road where we first saw the car coming out of. As soon as I made it near the row of trees, I jumped into the woods. So did my
Oh, man,
friends a few
smart.
yards down the road. We had about 3 seconds to spare before the car turned down the road. He started slow rolling down the street like he was looking for us, and when he didn't see us, he stopped. Out stepped 2 large men, one holding a massive rod. I muttered "fuck" under my breath as I hid in the leaves. They began walking towards the tree line. I quietly covered my mouth to conceal my breathing. My heart was beating so fast and hard I felt like they would hear it too. The driver, who had a big metal rod in his hand, yelled threats at us into the woods. He continued looking into the woods, along with his buddy. I could feel their eyes pass me over and over again. They just stood there, watching, listening for one of us to make a sound. If he walked only a few more yards from the tree line into the woods, he would find me. His buddy said, "Fuck it, let's go," as he started walking back to the passenger side of the car. "There'll be others out," he said. The driver took one last look into the woods and hopped into his car.
There'll be
The car
others
turned around
out.
and took off back down the road past the high school, leading out of town. I stayed in the woods for another couple of minutes, waiting to see if the car would come back, which it didn't. I stepped out with my friends further down the road, and we all ran all the way home. We made it back and tried to enjoy the rest of our night. We tried to laugh about it later, but deep down, we knew how scary that was.
Fast.
We thought it was just another crazy experience, until 2 days later, when we found out through some local friends of ours that a white Mustang was stolen and involved in a robbery from the next town over, the same night we were chased. I could only imagine what would have happened if those two men decided to walk further into the woods.
Jeez. I ain't gonna lie, that almost got me. My eyes started tearing up a little bit. That almost got me. But I'm still remaining strong, you know what I'm saying? I'm still remaining strong, alright? Even though we got more of this video left, alright? But your boy, he's staying strong, you know what I'm saying? Strong chest, you know what I'm saying? Alright, story number 3.
When I was 16, I had a curfew. I wasn't allowed out past 12 on the weekends. My friend Jose was lucky enough to not have a curfew. It was a Saturday in 2013. My parents were asleep. Jose wanted to go explore some abandoned hospital across town, so I snuck out of my room very quietly and tiptoed down the stairs.
Bro, go to a party!
And grabbed my bike from the shed, then I left on my way to Jose's house.
You're 16 years old!
There I met him and we rode across town. It took about 10 minutes. I followed him the whole way, until we ended up at this fenced-off property. Inside of the perimeter was this tall brick building. It didn't look that old. It was once an active hospital many years ago. The town just never bothered to tear it down. We parked our bikes in a big bush out of sight. Next step was hopping the fence, which was easy. The third step was finding a way into the building. We scanned the perimeter by walking around the building, until we found a basement-level window that was already broken open. Jose went in first.
Of course he
did. I shined my flashlight into the window for him so he could see. It looked a little scary down there, considering how dark it was. Nevertheless, I wasn't going to bitch out now. It was my turn to enter while he held the light. Once we were in and both had our flashlights on, though, it was pretty well lit. There wasn't much in this basement level we entered into. It seemed to be mostly for storage and boiler-type rooms. We found a stairway upstairs, and once we went through this rusty door, we were on the main floor, in this hallway that still had some of the lights on. It sounds weird, but having some of the hospital lights still on just made this more eerie.
Exactly, I thought it was abandoned.
We were worried about running into someone. It's not like the whole place was lit up. There would be like one light on here and one light on down the hall.
But still, it's abandoned though. There shouldn't even be...
There was also this loud buzzing, whistling sound that we couldn't pinpoint. It was kind of creepy. We started exploring by taking a look into each little room. Most of the expensive stuff seemed to be cleared out, like the beds and equipment. The place was kind of clean for an abandoned building, though. It seemed not many people explored it. That or just previous people didn't trash it. Though there were some holes in the walls, and some things thrown on the floors, as expected. There was one room with the door closed. We tried opening it, but it was locked.
Out of all the rooms, you wanted to use that one.
Every other door was opened.
Okay, yeah.
Jose had a good point, though. Patients' sleeping room doors aren't permitted to have locks on them, so that meant something was blocking the door. We also heard noises on the other side of the door, like
what?
very, very light thump sounds. We went into the adjacent room, and there were a bunch of tiny holes in the walls. There was one hole in the wall adjacent to the next room over with the blocked door.
Okay.
A hole big enough to look through.
Oh, shoot.
I quietly got on my knees to look through it. My eyes had to adjust to the darkness, but after a second, I could see a woman in a long white dress, leaning on the far wall, seemingly looking at the door to the room. I was truly about to piss myself after seeing her. I whispered to Jose to look. He didn't believe me, but when he looked through the door, he gasped. We whispered to each other, wondering if we should get out. Jose said yes. He stood up and went to the door to the room. I got on my knees one more time to look through the hole again.
She's not there.
As I put my eye up to the hole, the entire room was now blocked, because the woman had gotten on her knees and was looking through the hole back at me with this huge smile on her face. I screamed so loud it definitely echoed throughout the whole building. Jose didn't even ask why, he just ran for it with me back to the way we came in the basement. He crawled up through the window first, then me. The whole time I was trying to squeeze through the window, I was scared she was going to come up behind me and pull my legs back in. When we were both outside, we ran for our bikes and pedaled all the way back to Jose's. We didn't laugh about it at all. It genuinely was nightmare fuel.
Well, I don't think you should laugh about it.
I didn't feel safe being anywhere but inside my house, in my bed. I don't believe in ghosts, so I don't believe that was a ghost. I believe there was actually some psychotic woman in there. But all I'm saying is if I did believe in ghosts, I would 100% believe that's what I saw in that room.
Damn. Jeez. Alright, that's the third story. Like, midway through that story, guys, I would say that it almost did get me. You know what I'm saying? I felt the eyes start tearing up. I thought the tsunami was about to start coming. You know what I'm saying? But I call it a little dub. Alright, but we do got another video coming up. Alright, so we're going to go right ahead and get into that video. Alright guys, so next video we have for today comes from the channel True Horror Stories POV. For those of you who don't know what POV means, it means point of view. So we're going to go ahead and get a point of view for some of these videos from the characters, I guess, that are going to be going through these traumatic experiences. So for this video we have for today is called True Horror Stories Stuck POV. Now, this, like I said, we never seen this channel before. It's a new channel. If you guys want me to go ahead and keep reacting to this channel, let me know in the comment section. But for right now, let's go right ahead and see what they got. We're looking at TikToks.
Oh,
it's Japanese.
Yes. Don't worry, Kak Steve brave girl.
You brave girl.
Nah, hantar Kak Steve balik lah.
You don't give me no subtitles?
Boleh je.
Boleh je. Tekan macam sayang?
Yeah, whatever, yeah.
Bye.
Nanti Naya boleh kat bawah tau.
Okay, sayang. Bye.
Bye. Yeah, whatever you say, yeah, right back at you, you know what I'm saying? Right back at you, I guess, I don't know. Huh? What'd you say?
Bye.
We said bye already, damn, woman! Oh, they blink? Oh, snap. Oh, we in a real POV, damn. We don't get this on Pornhub. Dang. That's crazy. They're giving you the full. But we cool. It's just a little noise. That's all. Why you freaking out, shawty? Oh. Oh, okay. It's repeating. Yeah. Little man clapping, I guess. Yo, this elevator taking long as hell. Bro, so this elevator. Bro, take the stairs, yo. Yo, he walking a little too slow. I don't. You blink a little too. Listen, sweetheart, I blink faster than that. Alright. Chilling on the elevator now. I don't know if she going back home or something. She with her friend or whatever. No, I'm not on my phone in the elevator. I'm sorry. My guard is up. You only gonna be in the elevator for like less than 10 seconds at least. You don't need to be on your phone. You check a chat. See? You wasn't even on your phone that long, sweetheart. That's your boyfriend? He ain't beating me. He not. Yo, how many times you gonna keep saying bye, yo? Dang, I get it. Bye, damn. Oh, she got a bike? Go crazy.
Bye.
Yo, watch her say bye when she put her helmet on and she start the bike up. Why'd you put your phone down right there? What was wrong with it right there?
Kunci.
Guys, I'm trying to listen out for like footsteps and everything, you know? She too busy like... What she doing?
Naya, tolong paskan kat sini kunci. Pas kat lift. Kat sini sekarang. Check handphone.
You basically want the killer to come get you, whoever come get you, because y'all keep yelling over and over, back and forth. Like, I don't even know what they're saying. Why she going back? She get something? What's going back for it? Bro, sweetheart, like, dude, you know what? These are kids. These really are kids. They can't be on their phone for like... That's crazy.
Naya.
Wait, was that...
Kasih kat sini. Naya.
I'm guessing that's the person,
Naya.
I'm guessing she thinks that's the person who was, you know, at her apartment building or whatever, or at the apartment room. I guess she thinks that's her and, like, trying to go downstairs to her where she originally was at. But, sweetheart, that's not her. She was moving a little too fast. Unless you knew she did track back in the day. Oh, shit! Oh my god, yo. Oh my god, yo. Oh my god, yo. What the freak, yo? Keep running! You stupid mother... You're not running fast enough, bro. You gotta skip a couple steps. Sweetheart. Go, go, go! Oh my god. Damn, that's a lot of steps. Jesus, what floor y'all on? Bro. Like, you could seriously, like, just jump that. Like, you really could. Damn, like... What's up with it? What's up with it? Come back with it. 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 I don't like this POV stuff, y'all. I don't like this POV stuff, yo. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like this. I don't like this. You... No, don't go to that elevator. What the freak, bro? Wait, something blocking it? There has to be something blocking it. There has to be something blocking it. There has to be like something there. Yeah, keep running, keep running. I'm jumping. Oh shit, bro. Fuck. What's up with it, bro? Come on, what's up with it? You caught me. What's up with it? You caught me.
Naya, asal Naya lambat?
Lambat? Kasih message tu nak keluar sini. Asal?
Tak apa.
Masih okey tak?
Bro, stop looking back like that. I don't like your bodily movements, yo. Oh, this video not over. Oh, this not over yet. Oh, snap. Must you going inside or what?
Kasih kat sini dulu, okay?
Bro, go inside, yo! Go inside. You playing, shorty? Why you just chilling right there? Oh my god, yo. You deserve this. You really do. You really made me that freaking mad, yo. Why are you just chill? Is it done? Is it done? I'm so sorry for whoever ears I blew out right there. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like, that was really scary. That was really scary. Obviously, it didn't give me the tear up, but I think I lost. I definitely lost that. Okay, I screamed at the top of my freaking lungs. That's probably like the loudest I ever screamed on this channel, bro. Holy, I was not expecting that. I really was. I think it was because of the POV thing. That's what I think it was because. If that POV thing probably messed me up the worst. That's probably what it was, you know. Alright, guys, that's gonna go ahead and do it for this video. The try not to get scared challenge. I lost. I was 1-0, but now I lost. After that I lost scared, that little scream I just had, I definitely lost. That whole POV thing, I don't know if that was a fluke or something, but I definitely lost. Now, please forgive me for the video being short. I know we only did like 2 videos. My phone is just not screen recording right. Like, for those of you that do know, I screen record my videos that I react to off my phone, but they're just not screen recording right. Every time I hit the screen record button, it says it is screen recording, but every time I get done with the video and check and see if it's done, it didn't actually screen record for some reason. But I know it says it does, but it really doesn't. So actually, I did watch a couple of videos. I had a couple of videos in store for you guys, but now it just went to a waste. But at least I got these videos out for you guys. So let me know if you guys really did enjoy that little POV thing. 'Cause I actually did. You know, it was actually really good. And also if you guys really enjoyed Mr. Nightmare, if you guys want to react to more of him. But until next time, hey. Tell a friend you got the channel. Alright? Deuces.